The Monsterverse is a mysterious and scary world to be in. We have the biggest monsters that have ever been created for the big screen. In the video, we will showcase to you more of what is behind the scenes of this strange fantastical world. If you have watched King of the Monsters till the end, then you might have seen the writings with credits that are blotted out just later on to show the name of the producer or the screenwriter. These blotted lines have valuable information as to what Monarch has learned about the Titans and the prehistoric human civilizations. And so we have worked hard to get all of that info, and we have now stitched together the storyline to go as follows. Of course, we have paraphrased a little bit, let's say 4 to 5%, but the rest is taken from what is given to us. We will also showcase the recent events and dealings of Monarch that might lead up to the final movie. So we start with footage from the USS Scorpion submarine, which revealed many things, which include evidences that Hollow Earth ruins predate all known human civilizations. And Monarch then releases studies about Titans to the public. It showed that ancient humanity revered and worshipped these Titans and even formed symbiotic relationships with some Titans. Other humans scavenged fallen Titans for food, building structures from bones and hides of these Titans, and with these, massive horns were created by ancient humanity to replicate the call of the Titans. Each one of these ancient cultures worship their own Titan, and some are called as gods, the Old Ones, and even dragons. These tribes of humans built their homes near benevolent Titans to protect themselves from other hostile creatures. There are also evidences that humans may have even developed telepathic communication with the creatures and even attempted to control them to use them for warfare. And even succeeded, as some Titans rebelled against their human masters. Then a massive cataclysm destroyed this ancient human civilization and triggered a war between man and monsters. And after the war, survivors scattered across the globe forming colonies, and as time passed, even oral tradition were unable to preserve much knowledge about these ancient cultures. Evidence was found of these ancient human colonies in Egypt, North America, Europe, Asia, and South America. Titans too were not invulnerable to the geological catastrophes of ancient times, as the cataclysm triggered the Ice Age, sending the Titans into hibernation, and the surviving members of humanity soon forgot their connection to the creatures. They became legend, and stories were passed down orally, and their history becoming a blur of gods and monsters, of myths and legends, fictionalized by time. Monarch then went on to excavate the ruins of these civilizations and extract truths from their stories. Their mythology became an intertwined, centuries-old tapestry that needs to be unraveled and learned. Some believe that the Titans are essential to humanity's survival, and that the creatures were vital to the planet's ecosystem. So if ancient humans lived in balance with the creatures, then so can modern humanity. Therefore, Monarch scientists then embarked on missions to find dormant Titans all around the world, and Monarch found sleeping beasts near many major cities. Monarch then explored the ruins in Peru, Vietnam, and Easter Island, and seemed to have discovered a lot, including an egg of Mothra. Some are alarmed by their presence, but others believe that many Titans are intelligent and even sentient. Some consider some of these Titans to be mystical deities, and so Monarch operatives captured several new specimens of Titans. So these studies unearthed certain evidence that only a god or a very powerful Titan can restore the natural order, and not even other Titans in association with humans could bring balance to the world. So what is a king to a god? They discovered cave paintings of Kong and Godzilla, which showed that there are ancient rivalries lurking, with evidences of these found in location 37.218705 north, 38.855563 east, which is the southeastern part of the country of Turkey. This brings the question that how long will it take for the fires to awaken and send our own civilization into collapse? Then there is an image of Monarch with a snake Titan. Is this the final boss or the greatest threat for both Titan and humankind? And the last image of a cave painting shifts to Kong and Godzilla in a battle. Will these two Titans kill themselves or team up against another more deadly and world-changing Titan? Did this battle really occur in the past, or is it that ancient humanity developed telepathic links and even visions of future events? Is it a prophecy, or was it another battle between these two alpha superspecies? So returning to the modern time, we see clippings of Titans returning to their natural environments. While Rodan is now nesting in a volcano near Fiji, a mysterious rainforest blooms in the Sahara Desert. At the same time, Monarch reveals decades of secrecy and now operates with full transparency, and there was a clipping of Godzilla bringing reefs back to life and population of fishes increasing due to his presence. In the files, Monarch confirms an ancient Greek origin of squid-like titan called Scylla, which was the same one that emerged in the United States and was seen bowing down before the king of the monsters in the end of Godzilla KOTM. We find out that Godzilla keeps titans in check, defends cities from attacks, and keeps the natural order. So the question arises if Godzilla has an affinity or was one of the titans worshipped and maintained his soft spot for humanity. Then we see that the behemoth titan restores deforested regions of the Amazon from his after effect radiation. And the same goes with Scylla, which slows down the ice melting in Antarctica, stabilizing the sea levels. There were also unexpected results as ecosystems heal and 14 animals are taken off the endangered list. We also find out that titan waste could be a viable energy source, and that massive ancient plants and fruits resurfaced with titans which could solve world hunger crisis. Then there were seismic disturbances reported in Skull Island, and that the new titans are mysteriously drawn to the area. So Monarch boosted their forces around Skull Island, and we can see that in fine print that Monarch was even creating a mechanized titan in Skull Island, and also tried to create organic titans as well, but to no avail. At the same time, Monarch finds a massive egg deep within Mothra's territory in southern China, which could only mean the resurrection of Mothra. Then there were a report of ancient Hollow Earth humans that coexisted with titans. So this led Monarch to set out and explore the Hollow Earth for the origins of these titans and maybe how to live in harmony with them. And this could only be done going beneath Skull Island. So, predictions for the events of the next movie will be more likely true or near true if we take all this information into account. Given the fact that we know Godzilla and Kong are going to fight, the reason behind it is still a big question mark. Since the Monsterverse must make a big bang with the next flick, they could only pull it off with another world-changing or doomsday event, and with the inclusion of a bigger monster with many more titans battling out and even dying just to make things more tragic. One thing that everybody seems to forget is that in the post-credit scenes of King of the Monsters, we have one of Ghidorah's heads acquired by Alan Jonah. So there might be a probability of resurrection of Ghidorah in either a mechanical form or integrated in another mechanized titan. There is also a call from the fans to bring in Destroyer and Mechagodzilla into the fray, and if that happens, then this will be in the same prestige as the 1969 All Monsters Attack or the 2004 Godzilla Final Wars, just to give a befitting end to the Monsterverse storyline. Anyway, let's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. So thanks for watching, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button for more monsters and Godzilla videos in the future. Take care, MindQers, stay home and stay safe.